What is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing this evening? I hope you guys are doing well. Excuse me. I hope you guys are doing well. Trying to get this off of, y'all, I went to the Dollar Tree. Before we get into the conversation, I went to the Dollar Tree, y'all, my favorite store, number one stunner, if you ask me, and got me some specs, y'all. I got me some readers. They're just readers. But they come in handy, when you get like me, just throw them on and, it is what it is. Let me take off these little pieces of paper. Can you see? That's a real question. You can put yes, no, eyeballs in the chat. Can you see? The title of this live stream today, this evening, is about Priscilla, right? Priscilla, oh my goodness, what she is, my gosh, crooked. I did not know what was really going on with her. Now, I had seen Priscilla when I don't know, maybe not when she first hit the scene, but when she actually started making circulation, on these YouTube streets, TikTok streets. And I believe I first seen her on TikTok and how she was educating women. Now, for all of you who don't know, her name, she goes by her handle, Priscilla the Queen Maker. Yes, honey, yes. Priscilla the Queen Maker. And she goes by that handle because she was offering advice to women regarding these men and how men are out here and they really don't want women, and how they dog out women and how they do women dirty and all that jazz. And well, honey, I think it's been about a year since I actually went and checked her out to see what she was talking about. Some things made sense, I can't lie, because she went straight to the books with it. As far as biological things that happen with our bodies, when we have intercourse with men and things of that nature. And biologically, not nothing extra, okay? Biologically, how women can get, hooked on men after they've had sex with them. So when Priscilla first came on the scene, that's what she was talking about, okay? But honey, I done heard through the grapevine, things have changed. Things have changed for Priscilla. Yes, indeed. So y'all, I'm just cleaning off. Let me take these off. Put these down. I was out and about. Like I said, I went to the Dollar Tree and got me some specs. Do I look like a school teacher? Do I look like a school teacher with these on? Maybe let me, let's do this. Hold on. See what it do with the hair down. We're gonna get in the conversation. Just a quick chit chat. Do I look like a school teacher? Sit your tail down and behave. Do you hear me? We ain't having that foolishness up in here today. Welcome in, and hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Okay? Fire. Oh, you love it? Yes, Lord. I don't see the taps going up. I need you to double tap, hit the screen. We're just here chilling. We're going to talk about some things, okay? Okay? All right. Yes. Marry me. Oh, now, that is so interesting because I've seen people from the Arabian, I'm just going to say Middle East. I don't know. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But now I can read what it says. I like girls. You need an S on the end of that girl. I like girls, or I like you. Okay? Oh, thank you. Y'all come on in the building. We're going to talk about Priscilla, the Queen Maker, okay? It's a new Queen Maker on the block Okay, y'all? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Joffrey. Oh, it's a new queen maker on the block, y'all. And her name is Ethereal. Her name is Ethereal. We're going to talk about, yes, the queen. It's a new queen maker. My name is Ethereal. If you haven't met me, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm glad you are here. If you can double tap your screen and hit that thumbs up so we can get more friends in the building, I would appreciate it. So, I want to ask you, can you see? Can you see? Look here. I don't know why people, I'm liking these frames. I might have to go get me some real prescriptions in this style. I'm liking these. These are funky Comedina. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm talking to the ladies, but guys, y'all can come on in the building. Just, you know, sit to the sides. Men, be quiet in the church. I'm just joking. Because some folks will get just offended. You know, that's a joke. That's a joke, okay? Look here. I don't know how many times I done told folks I can see. I don't know how many times I done came out here and said I can see when I was running, literally running from demons, the Most High. Yeah, but I always had spiritual gifts. Okay. Let me put them up here so I can look, you know, sophisticated and all. I've always had spiritual gifts coming up, growing up, but the gift of being able to see people for who they were and who they are, oh my gosh, that gift, goodness, came back in the early 2000s, honey. And yes, the early 2000s. And I have told this story before. I told this story before, okay? So the gift of seeing people for who they are came early. So people, it's so funny. I literally am the type of person who will tell you straight up and down, the Most High gifted me with the gift of sight, seeing, sensing, all of the above, okay? Before I get to cooking, okay, let me check the audio, okay? Before I get to cooking, let me check the audio. I be trying to tap my own doggone screen because y'all acting up today. Y'all slipping. How you going to come into a free classroom and don't even just, you know, sign a little thank you card by tapping the screen? I don't get it. How y'all do that? Where they do that at? Come on, you from the Middle East? I know you probably got tons of gold just laying on mountains of gold. You can't tap the screen? What you say? Okay, we're gonna check the sound. We are gonna. Where they do that at? Come on, you from the Middle East? I know you probably got. We good. We are good. So hold on, y'all. Let me put my specs back on. What's good, Martin? What you say? You better be glad I didn't see what you said. Where's my doggone? Let me get my fan ready, because Martin, that's my son, y'all. Martin is one of my youngest. Yes, the Martin Show, King Security. He's one of my youngest children on the platform, y'all. And sometimes he get to acting a damn fool. And so mama has to bring out, you know, the fan. Okay? I have to bring out that fan and tap that tail. Because he be acting a fool. Martin, don't come in here showing your... We got company now, okay? You got it? Act right now. Give mama some love, okay? You sick? I cry for a ranch. Oh, let me whip that tail. Y'all, hold on. You know you getting a woman when we take them lips out. Now go sit your tail down in the corner somewhere. Oh, thank you. You gave mama a kiss. Thank you. Now act right. We got company in the building. That's right, DA. Look, you got some friends that just now coming in the building, Martin, telling my son to be respectful. Come on, baby boy. Come on. Hey, mama. Yes, how you doing? My children can call me mama. Y'all can call me the godmother. Okay? You can call me the godmother. Yes, I'm your godmother, okay? Yes, but I got children that come in here. They be acting up sometimes, and I got to just check them sometimes. But it's all good, okay? We're going to just have a chill conversation today. And what I want to talk about is, can you see? Ooh. Can you see? I got a godfather. Who you trying to marry me off to, Martin? Wait a minute. Y'all hold on. Martin, baby, I ain't been married for a while. Who you trying to marry me off to? Talking about you got a godfather for me? Lord, let me tell you, if I get a husband, I need a man, okay? I need somebody who got a plan. I need somebody who is for real about the work, okay? You know, these are conversations that we're going to be having, okay? I'm your godmother. I have children. They come in the building every now and again. And Martin he's my, you know, that youngest one, baby, that youngest one be cutting up sometime. But yeah, I might need a man, Martin, so they can have a godfather. And we can team up and come on lives together so we can check y'all. Because it's time to get checked around here. So yeah, tell me who you think would be a good godfather for you, Martin. Tell me. You put the name down and I'll think about it, okay? Martin! This child here, I am your mother, son, okay? I like older women, 40. Okay, well, you know, okay. Woo! Lord have mercy. You almost scared me because you know your mama 50 plus. Your mama 50 plus, okay? Yeah. But if you want a godfather, so we can come onto these live streams together, tag team every now and again, you know, go ahead and suggest the name, and we get it popping around here, okay? I'll look at the applications and see what it's about. See if, you know, but it's all about the vibe too. It's about that vibe, because I might have to meet them in person and see if we vibing off of each other, because I can tell through the phone, but I really can tell when I'm in person with them. Oh yes, you know, I could just come in the room and you know, sit down. It could be something simple, a little hors d'oeuvres, you know, not a big meal. Nice restaurante. Come in, get a little hors d'oeuvres. I might get me a margarita. No, I don't like margaritas. I might get me an apple martini. That's the hardest I'm gonna go. Or some wine, something from Germany. I prefer something sweet, a sweet wine. And yeah, have a conversation. I need to feel the vibe, but I need a man, okay? I need to find me a godfather so we can tag team off of some of these talks that we're gonna have on this platform, okay? With you together to the beach and open sweet wine sweet. I get it, baby. I understand. English is your second language. I'm sorry. You're fine. I understand English is your second language, but I get you. On the beach with some sweet wine, baby. Okay, but can you bring the charisma? I need charisma. I need to, you know, you know what I'm talking about. It's more than the it factor. It's, you know, it's a joke. Oh, you're joking? Well, I ain't now. See, you got me going, Martin. You got me going. We might need to get a godfather up here, because there's some topics I need to talk about. I might need a man's input, right? So, y'all, I might be putting out applications looking for a godfather to come on up here, and so we can get the business done, okay? Get what we need to talk about on deck. You got me? Okay, Martin, okay. So, let's get into it. Can you see? I can see it. And it's so funny that I tell people I was gifted. I mean, but I understand. They don't really think we're in in the last days, and that the Most High Yah has poured out his gifts to all of his children. So all of us have different gifts, right? We don't all have the same gift. No, we don't. We have different gifts. And mine, they have built upon themselves. So I was getting ready to tell you the first time that I actually was able to see people for who they are, right? And so I was at a store, at a Dollar Tree, matter of fact. Hallelujah. Okay, good luck. Oh, don't be salty. Don't be salty. Don't be salty, my Arabian man. Don't be salty. Okay. I was at a Dollar Tree. And I like to take my time at the Dollar Tree. I'll go up and down each and every aisle just looking, just because I probably seen the stuff, because they ain't, new stuff don't come in every day. But it's just like it relaxes you. You know what I'm saying? It just, these glasses right here are from the Dollar Tree. Do you like them? They're readers, so I can see y'all clearly now. Before, a little blurry. Now, yes indeed, okay. Who is this? Hey, Ethereal, do you want to shoot a shot? Who are you? Are you male or female? I'm shooting shots with men. It looks like your profile is a man. You want me to shoot let me tell you something. No, you shoot your shot. How about that? You shoot your shot. Okay, in the comment section after the video, after the live stream has ended, okay? I don't shoot shots. I take applications, okay? I read applications. I don't shoot shots. That y'all have to understand. We're going to get to Prince, we're going to get to her in a minute. You have to understand that, my son Martin, he getting upset. He said, Akeem wants you. Akeem wants me. He's my viewer. Oh, he's from your channel, Martin. Oh, okay. Well, this is what I'm talking about. I get you, Martin. I get you. Got you know what they call it, the wingman right now. Talking, you tell him. But see, I need folks to say, I'm shooting my shot. See, that's how he should have jumped off the porch. Akeem, you should have jumped off the porch and said, hold on, Martin. Hold on, Martin. I know how to shoot my shot. Ether, I'm shooting my shot. I'm shooting my shot. Okay? That's what you should have, you got to jump off the porch. Now, I was getting ready to say, all women aren't made equal. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. All women, and when I'm talking about women, I'm talking about women, not thoughts, not, whatever y'all call them nowadays. The last thing I knew, y'all was calling them thoughts. We are not all made equal, and we don't come from the same era, okay? With that being said, I come from the era where men were men, and, they walked up on you and said hello. They opened their mouths, okay? We didn't have to go walking up on men and shooting our shot. That came later. That came later. And now that's why you see women on their doggone knees. I can't stand it. Oh, I cannot stand it. Father, help us. Help us all, Father, because it's going to hell in a handbasket down here. Women proposing to men. I mean, I've been seeing pictures that the men sitting on pedestals, and the women done got down on their knees. It's backwards as hell down here. Lord have mercy. It's backwards, y'all. That's not my era. That is not my era. I wish I would get on my knees for a man and ask him to marry me. I need to see some more thumbs up. Y'all not hitting the thumbs up. Y'all dead wrong for that. Y'all dead wrong. My last appearance here on this YouTube streets, I had to ask them to hit the thumbs up. Okay? Y'all need to get it right now, okay? We need some more people up in here. Now, so I was saying that the era that I came from, We didn't do that. We did. Okay. Let me. Oh goodness. Let me go back. I did it one time. I did it one time. One time. I shoot. I shot my shot. I shooted my shot. No. I did shoot my shot one time. It went horribly wrong. Horribly wrong. And I was in an era. I was in high school when I shot my shot. But I did it all ass backwards. Y'all want to hear that story? Y'all let me know. Put a 9 in the chat if y'all want to hear the story when I shot my shot and that was the last shot I shot. Put a 9. Are we gonna keep it moving? We gonna keep it moving. Let me see what y'all saying down here. I am your godfather. You are my godfather now? Oh, really? You my godfather. Okay now, Akeem. I didn't read your application, honey. I need to read your application. I told you. But hey, that's what I'm talking about, though. You shot your shot right there. I'm your godfather now. That's what I'm talking about. I like men to be, you know, hey, state their case, okay? Let me see. Okay, I must. Oh, you gotta go. Oh, you're at work. Y'all say bye to Akeem. He's all the way from the Middle East somewhere, from what his handwriting looks like. I'm glad I can read it, though. He says, okay, I must go to my work tomorrow daily. I must to sleep. You are beautiful. Good night. Good night, Akeem. Blessings, my godfather. Maybe, but I'm glad you shot. Good night. Sleep tight. Oh, we got 9s. I got 9. Okay, we go get that story in for you, okay? Okay. I will forget your name written in my heart. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, so I was in high school. We gonna get to the Queen Maker. Tragedy has struck. I was in high school, y'all. The first and the last time I shot my shot. Thank you for the hearts. But I do like purple. Purple is royalty, honey. I'm from the royal priesthood. I'm from that line of Judah, baby. I like purple hearts. Thank you, but you know, you tried. See, that's me. I'm gonna correct you so you know what I like, so we can be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? You try. I'm great. I have gratitude. I appreciate it. But you know, I'm gonna let you know what I like. Just like you should let me know what you like. You know, anybody in a relationship, you should let each other know what each other likes. So anyway, y'all, I was in high school. Let's go back. I wish I had one of them daydreaming soundtracks. Let's go back to 1988. Let's go back to 1988, baby. I was a young little jitterbug, just bouncing in the world, just happy, just free, no worries, you know. And oh, thank you with my purple hearts. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate my purple hearts. Oh my goodness. And so I had a friend. Matter of fact, side note, I had a friend, a girlfriend, we used to call him back in the day, but not like that. Not like that, but a girlfriend, right? And that same girl that was my friend back then in high school is the same one that I wanted to put on House Nicole as the host of House Nicole. Remember, I have always told you guys, I have been in production. I always wanted to be in production. We stayed in contact off and on after graduation. So, but in high school, so we were in the cafeteria, right? And there was this guy in the cafeteria. Now, okay, he was from New York City. Lord have mercy. I'll never forget. He was Puerto Rican, y'all. I had never in my life, I had never seen, he was fine is what we used to call him back in the day. Fine, 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 fine. He was from New York City. He was Puerto Rican. And he was taller than me. Okay? Are y'all ready for this story? I'm from Philly, boo. Are you from Philly? I got people in Philly. I got people in Philly. People always ask me, am I from the city? But I'm not. I've never lived in the city. I've traveled around, but to live actually like city life, not long. I've lived suburban life, but not city life. But Philly, I got people from Philly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Elvis has entered the building. I got people from Philly, Elvis. So look here. Old boy was from New York City. He was new. He was new to the school. You know how when new people come to school, everybody know the new girl, the new guy. We all know, and especially if you come from a city, or you just have a swag about you. People gonna be like, "Who is that?" You know, we gonna whisper and all that, right? So this guy, he came from New York City. I'm not gonna tell you his name. And I had seen him, and everybody has seen him, honey. And back in the day, they used to wear the Timbs. They used to wear the Timbs, the brown Timberlands, the jeans, and those, I don't know what those jackets are called, or those shirts, but they were like the checkered shirts, the red and black, or they had different colored checkers. What is those shirts? What is those shirts called? It's like from like if they was chopping wood. I forget those shirts. I forget the name of those shirts, guys. But that's how he was dressed. And we didn't dress like that. We thought that, what is that on his feet? Tim's. And then he was tall and cute as I don't know what. And he was a Puerto Rican, but he was midway. He still had some color to him. Flannels. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, baby girl. He had a flannel on. So he had the checkerboard flannel, the Timbs, and he would come to school like that all the time with like different flannels. But he didn't know, because when I saw him, we were in Texas, right? Honey, he still wore them flannels, and I know his ass was hot. I know he was hot wearing them doggone flannels, but he looked good as I don't know what wearing those doggone flannels. Honey, okay? And so I remember he used to stand on the wall, and he would lean back, and he would kick one leg up on the wall and one leg back. Y'all know, just chilling, straight chilling. I was like, oh, I got But I was a shy young girl. I was a shy girl. So this is a story, if you're just coming in, of how I shot my shot, and that was the last shot I shot. Okay. I need thumbs up. I need some more thumbs up. We got more people in the building. Y'all need to hit the doorbell when you're coming into people's homes, okay? Hit the thumbs up. Let's go. Good gracious. Thank Sergio. Where have you been? I have not seen your name in the chat in a minute. All the way from California, LA to be precise. Okay, I'm seeing y'all hitting the thumbs up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm reading a held message, y'all. Hold on. Martin! Y'all hold on. Let me get... I need... I read that message, Martin. You better cut it out. You better cut it out. Okay? So, thank you for the thumbs up in the chat. Can we get them on all you have to do is double tap your screen, and we can get that thumbs up all the way at the top of my screen. I can see what's popping. So let's give them a name. Let's give them a name. Let's Cutie Pie. You're the reason why. I like Cutie Pie. That's what we're going to call him. Cutie Pie. And so I was like, oh gosh, I'm with my girl, the girl that I wanted to actually host House Nicole. the one that couldn't come down from Dallas. If you know that story, you know. And so I'm like, girl, he is so cute. But I was shy as hell. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. She's, girl, go talk to him. She had more spunk. She was more bold, you know. I was not. I was not bold. Not when it came to talking to no man like straight up like that. Like, what's your name? Come and talk to me. You know, I wasn't like that. And so I was like, my goodness, he is so cute. Can you go? This was mistake number one. Mistake number one. I was like, can you go, girlfriend? I'm not gonna say her name either. Can you go, we'll call her M, and tell, you know, Cutie Pie that a sister over here, she feeling him. She feeling him. Can you go tell him that for me, M? She said, girl, oh my gosh. Okay, let me go over here and tell old boy, you feeling him. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, my girl got me. She got me. Okay, he about to know today. He about to know that I done shoot my shot. He about to know today that sister is feeling him. So I watch her lot over there for her to shoot my shot. Y'all, I know some of y'all already know the plot of the story. I know some of y'all already know the plot of the story. That was a major failure, okay? Because what I learned from that is they started talking. And she had got so, she was so embarrassed, not embarrassed, I won't say embarrassed, but didn't want to tell me on the low that, you know, she was feeling him too. See, you don't ever know if your friend feeling the same guy you feeling or whatever. So that's not a good idea to send your girlfriend over to shoot your shot. That's not a good idea because she could be feeling the same guy too. So, and then by him, I think, being from New York, he had a different outlook on women. Okay, so he might have took her initiation, her boldness, spunkiness as a positive. Okay, child, I'm walking by. Oh no, we were sharing lockers. Me and my friend, we were sharing lockers in high school. So I go to my locker. How did this go? Let me think. It's been a minute, y'all. We were sharing lockers, and I had seen them. I remember seeing them, and they saw me, and they kind of like, it wasn't like I was even talking to the dude, but he was acting like he was my guy or something, because they skedaddled. And you know, when people do stuff that's suspicious, that's suspicious. It make you put your beamers on. It make you be like, your high beamers come on. You know, okay, wait a minute. And so, I can't remember how did the locker thing go down. We were sharing lockers. I can't remember if I took all of her books out of my locker and put them somewhere else, or I think I did, because I remember her asking me for her books back. I think I took her books out of my locker and put them somewhere else, because you know that was childhood madness. I was mad because I didn't shoot my own shot. And she got the Puerto Rican I wanted. Child, hot mess. So that was last time I ever tried to shoot my damn shot. Because I was like, oh, hell no. If they don't come up to me, if they don't say something to me, it's a wrap. And I was in that era, okay, where men or guys or boys, they came and talked to you, okay, unless they was from somewhere else and they had a different, you know, outlook on how that went down. Don't make this production boo. Only kidding. Wait a minute. Let me go back up. You haven't been here long enough, my guy, to be a monitor. I need to see your face in the building more often to be a monitor. Okay? Okay, ethereal in movement. on Godfather, and I spit the game. You spit game, baby. Yeah. So that was my last. That was my last and final shot. Now let me make sure. Let me go down through the neuromelanin in my mind. Let me go back in the neuro. Did I just change the damn? Okay, there we go. Let me go in my neuromelanin in my mind and make sure is that the only time I I shoot my shot. Let me see. Let me think. Yeah. Absolutely. That was the only time. Any other time? Yeah. So anyway, if you're just coming in, we were just talking about shooting your shot, and they were saying I needed a Godfather over here. And I agree. Especially we're gonna do these platforms. Go and get a Godfather over this way so we can collab. Oh Lord. Y'all, the battery going low. Is it not plugged in? Hold on, y'all. Child, I thought I plugged the phone in. It's been off the whole time. Okay, so let me see. I need to go get some more water. And I'll be right back. Let me put some music on for y'all so we can get into this Priscilla conversation. Thank you, Elvis, for the hearts, the purple hearts, to be precise. Y'all listen to this music while I go freshen up my drink. And the godmother is going to be back, okay? Over here. I'll be back in a minute. I gotta put something in the oven so I'll be ready to eat. So y'all hold tight. Keep it locked. What's good, my people, my peeps? Okay, we're back. I had to put something in the oven so when I get off this live stream, I have something to eat, okay? And I'll have to wait. So what are y'all saying, Martin? I wonder this is the funniest. I wonder if this is the funniest internet. It's getting, wait a minute. Y'all got to help me out. Martin, you got to help me out. You got to do better. Okay, I wonder if this is the funniest internet. It is holding. Baby, you rewrite that damn sentence. Rewrite that sentence, Martin. Y'all ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy. Rewrite that sentence because I didn't understand. Hey, Juicy, Hannah. Welcome in. Blessings to you as well. Blessings to you as well. Okay, so let's check the sound. If you can hear me, put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm going to check the audio real quick. Let's see. All right. We can see if we cook him. Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Juicy, for that 9. Thank you. We can see if we cook him. Oh, okay, good. Okay, Akeem got me. Martin. Thank you, Martin, for that 9. Okay, so let's talk about Priscilla the Queen Maker. My goodness. If I got to tell you, I'm so happy the Most High was able to let me see early. But my whole life, I've experienced different gifts that he has given me, right? And so I was going to tell you all before we got sidetracked. But that was kind of fun, going back down memory lane. Before we got sidetracked, I can recall one day I was in the Dollar Tree, okay? Yeah, she's one of those. Put the alphabet. Take that down. Or do I need to? I don't even think they would like that word. I'm gonna take that down, Martin. Hold on. Okay, Martin, you can put ABC 1, 2, 3. You know that crew. Yeah, she's part of that crew. And so before we talk about Priscilla and being part of the ABC 1, 2, 3 crew, I can remember being able to see. And I've told people, I don't know why they be trying me. I tell people the Most High God has blessed me. And so I was in the Dollar Tree one day, and I was perusing the aisles, and I was putting stuff in my cart, my shopping cart. Hey, Sister Queen. I was putting stuff in my shopping cart, and y'all, if I got to tell you, a person entered into the Dollar Tree, and the evilest, darkest spirits made me. I was bent down, and when that person entered into the Dollar Tree, I instantly felt their spirits, okay? A dark spirit. And I rose up like that, like almost before I got the encounter in my room. I rose up, and I started looking around because it was unsettling. It was a feeling of unease. And so I rose up, and I started looking like down the aisle. I was like in the middle of the aisle. So I looked to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left. And I seen this man. He passes by the aisle. And when he passed, by the aisle, the energy, the presence of evil that was on this man, I was not attending church. I hadn't fully come into my awakening at that time. But I knew to leave immediately. When I say immediately, when that man passed the doggone aisle, and the evilness got more intense as he got closer, because I felt him when he walked into the store, okay? But when he passed by my way, he didn't even look down my way, down the aisle. He just passed like he was on a mission, y'all. Baby, when he passed, and I stood straight up, and I had my basket in my hand, right? I immediately, no words needed, dropped that bag, and I wanted some stuff in that store. I ain't gonna lie. I dropped that doggone Dollar Tree basket to the floor. Honey, I beelined it to the exit. That's right. I beelined it to the exit because of how evil that doggone spirit was on that man that came into the store. I didn't know what to call it then. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is I ain't want it around me. Okay, I did not want that evil around me. So I beelined it to the door. I drove home just thinking like, what was that? I couldn't process it at the time, right? I wasn't thinking about evilness and the war that we are here physically and spiritually going through. That didn't even cross my mind, right? But what did happen was the sense of this evil person, and it might just been the demonic energy, the demonic things he was doing and engaged in, that was attached to him. That, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, it was heavy, y'all. It was very heavy. So I had to skedaddle out of there. So that was, starting gearing me up, because all my life I've always had a sense, okay? But it started getting greater and greater and greater and greater till it was almost damn near scary. It was almost damn near scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, okay? Okay? Y'all excuse me, I like ice. So, another time, when my eyes were starting to be awakened, when I was starting to be able to see the evil in people, it was a friend of mine, and I have that story on my platform. It was a friend of mine, and we went shopping, and she had her granddaughter with her. I didn't have any grandkids at the time, but she had her granddaughter with her. And she was older than me. I always hung out with older people. Like, when I was younger, I always hung out with older people. That was just me. And so, and I was younger than her. And so we went out of town to go shopping at a store. And so we're in the store, and we go in the store together, and we separate. She goes to look at some things, and I'm in the shoe section, right? So I'm looking around, I'm picking up these shoes, and then I start getting this feeling. I get this feeling of intense, like somebody staring at me intensely, right? So I'm looking at the shoes, and I'm picking out. It felt like I started going to slow motion. Like I started to move in slow motion, but I'm feeling this intense presence, okay? Not really necessarily, I couldn't feel like the evil like I felt on that guy, as intense as it was on him, but I did feel a presence of evilness, but I felt it looking at me, okay? And so I pick up the shoe, and I'm looking, and I slowly look up, because I know I knew the direction of where this energy was coming from, this demonic energy. So I look up, and y'all, I kid you not, over you know how some stores, the shoe racks are kind of low, so you can see each other, the person on the other side. So I look up, and there's a black woman, and she's staring at me like, hold on. She's staring at me like this. Am I looking at y'all? She's staring at me like this. Not a smile, not a nothing on her face. She's just looking at me like this. I was like, okay. Okay, now I will fight any day, but I don't like to pull out the ones and the twos unless I have to. I use wisdom at first, right? So I'm like, okay, so this woman just locked in on me. I'm like, okay, so I put them shoes slowly down. I said, well, let me move over to down this way. Let me move down this aisle, because maybe she tripping. Maybe she think I'm somebody she knows, so I'm gonna just slide on down to the left. So I move down. She comes around the bend, around the shoe bend. So she comes, baby. Once I'm up and I'm woke and I'm looking at you from the peripherals. I'm on high alert now. A sister's on high doggone alert. So she done walked around from the other side, and she's a little ways away from me, but not that much, right? And so I'm looking at shoes, but I'm really, the mood is gone. Because now we on code red. Y'all know code red military has different codes. We on code red, baby. We on code red. I ain't here to play with you. I'm looking at shoes, but I don't even want these damn shoes no more. I'm trying to figure out what's up with this. To my left, to my right. I'm trying to figure it out. So I put the shoes down, and then she turns. I kid y'all not. These are true stories I tell you. This woman turns to me, and she's locked in once again. Just froze for no damn reason. Eyes locked in. I put the shoe down that I had, and I looked at her to see if there was any like is she trying to recognize me? But I already knew, because the Most High was waking me up to that, to see people for who they are. So I already knew what it was about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about that life if I got to be about that life. Trust and believe. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be, but I kid you not, I feel like I'm a warrior from the spiritual realm. I feel like that with all means and hallelujah. Okay? So I look at her. I say, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. Because, see, I'm also, I think on my feet. I got another woman with me. She got a child with her. I don't have no children with me. Okay? So I'm not about to put nobody else at risk, because there's a psycho standing right here. I don't know what the hell's going on, but she got her eyes locked in on me. So my friend, she had already went to the register. She got her stuff and she was getting ready to check out, and she's in line at the register. So I go to the register, and I'm at the register, y'all, next to her. I can't. Let me tell you something. When you rock with me and you with me, you got to be on your P's and Q's. I can say that now. I just don't like slow people. I just don't like people who not aware of their surroundings. I can't take it. I can't do it. Because even before I was, the Most High heightened my senses, I still was aware of my surroundings, right? So I did it smooth. I walk up to her. It was like 2 or 3 people in front of her before she got ready to check out. And so I'm talking to her from the sideway, looking forward, like not making no scene. But as I walk up to her, the chick that's been watching me, she done moved, and she on the corner of the shoe rack, and she honed in on me. But then she made a crucial mistake. That demon made a crucial mistake. She looked at someone. Why she look at someone? I'm looking at her. So she looked at someone. I looked at her, and I looked at that person. That person. It was almost like we were flanked. We were flanked throughout the damn store. Okay, it was girls. Her. It was it was about 5 or so girls, 4 or 5 girls. These little thoughts had flanked us around the store, y'all. Excuse me. I peeped game. I was like, oh, really? I didn't do all that, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what time they on. I'm talking to my girl. She right here. My hand is my girl. And she holding on to her grandbaby, right? So I'm talking to her. I'm like, it's time to go. She like, I want to check out my... I said, it's time to damn go. She said, well, just give me a minute. I said, I'm about to turn around. Because I'm peeping game. I'm looking at these chicks that have flanked us in this damn stove. I said, I'm about to turn around. And she just talking. I said, I'm about to turn around. And when I hit that door, you better be with me. Because I'm pulling out this car lot. Not the car lot, out the parking lot. I'm deuces. I'm outie, baby. I'm down the highway. Okay, so you better make haste, honey. And she knew I wasn't playing, because when I did that about face, baby, I did about face, baby. I'm looking at them, and I got the grandbaby with me. The grandbaby, her grandbaby, not mine. Her grandbaby. I got her on my hand with my, because she liked me, the little grandbaby. Children love me. I got her grandbaby. Let's go, Kiki. I'm calling her Kiki. That ain't her name. Let's go, Kiki. I'm walking with Kiki. If that chick, my friend, don't follow instructions, she about to be left. Grandbaby and we down the highway, okay? But she walking, and her slow behind. She behind me and the grandbaby. Baby, I seen them as we turn around. She put them shoes down. I turned around with the grandbaby into her grandbaby, because I wasn't gonna leave the baby, honey. No, we don't leave children behind, okay? We take care of babies and fools, and child, sometimes your friends are fools. Woo! Mm-hmm. Sometimes your friends is plumb fools. So she behind me a couple of steps, baby. I told her, I look back one more time again. If I'm trying to tell you, I had a Armada back then. I had an SUV back then. I'm trying to tell you, if you don't make it to this door, because soon as I hit the door, we sprint. Luckily, I parked like up close to the car. Because, baby, when we was walking, they started closing in like this. This is a true damn story. This is a true story, okay? These chicks started closing in like this. But they try to walk slow. Baby, I'm walking fast. Because I ain't got what I need on me. I got a couple of things, but it ain't gonna handle all 4 of them. I need something with some power, and it wasn't with me. Okay, so we need to make haste to this damn car, cause in Texas you go pop a trunk, baby, everybody scatter. Oh snap! They done popped the trunk. Time to go. Time to go. You pop that trunk. It's time to get skedaddle. Okay, but I wasn't popping no trunks. I'm getting folks in, and we down the highway. So we finally get out the store and get in the car, and they done made it out the car, and I mean out the store. The four to five girls, they done made. That's right, baby. We popped trunks. If you know Texas folks, maybe California, I think they used to pop the trunk too, baby. We kept it in the trunk. Bats. I still keeps me old school. When I did Uber one day, one of my customers seen a bat in the trunk. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm from that era too, sister." We keeps it in the trunk, okay? Don't pop that trunk. But anyway, so we get in the car. I'm hotter than fire with her. I just can't stand. When you roll with me, you got to be working with all 4 cylinders, 4, 5, whatever you got up in there. They got to be on. We ain't just out here shopping. We shop and have fun, but we got to have fun, and security is at the maximum. Okay, baby, we got in that car. I was furious. I was so mad with her because she had her grandbaby with her. We ain't had not one man in sight. And I know it was women, but baby, women can beat you down if it's a gang of them. You feel what I'm saying? And we got a baby. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? I don't play no games. I don't play no games, especially when children are around. Oh no, hell to the no. So we get in the car. We get in my Armada. We going down. I don't want an Armada anymore, because that was a gas guzzler, baby. So we rolling down the highway. I'm pissed. I'm just hot, and I'm giving her the business. I'm like, you need to pay attention. And I don't like talking to people like that. I really don't. But I'm like, you got your grandbaby with you. I'm trying to tell you, we surrounded by 4 to 5 women, and she was less than $105. This chick was straight up and down. She had a cute little Coca-Cola body shape, but she ain't had no meat on her bones. She ain't had no meat. I always keep a couple of, you know what I'm saying? I stay stocky every now. But she ain't had no fight with her, okay? No, ma'am. She probably would have been standing back watching me get beat, and I'm just getting hit in the head. She hollering and screaming. I don't need nobody to sit and holler and scream. I need somebody gonna put some haymakers on some people if we get caught up in the mix. You see what I'm saying? So I'm riding down the highway. I'm mad as hell with her. And so I'm giving her the business. But then I finally calmed myself down and we went to I think we went to Applebee's. We got something to eat. And you like these are my Dollar Tree glasses, honey. And I like them because I can see what's popping on the screen right here. I can see y'all. Yes, indeed. These are my Dollar Tree glasses. Thank you. So so we get into the Applebee's and I calm myself down. I woosah. I had to tell her. And then she was older than me. That's what pissed me off even more. How you older than me and you ain't got situational awareness about yourself? That just pissed me the hell off. Especially with your grandbaby. So that was like the second time I got it was just coming on y'all. And I can tell y'all more stories, but y'all can go down my timeline and find it for yourself. It's way down into the archive, y'all, of how I was awoken to see folks for who they were. And it's so funny because people think they playing you and you already see who they are. You already see who they are. But it's cool if you are awakened and you see people for who they are, because the Most High see all of us for who we are. The Most High see us in our mind. He's judging our heart, our mind, right? So I gotta see. I had to come to the awareness that I have to see people for who they are and just let them play their role out. And it's all good. It's all good in the hood, baby. It's all good. So we're gonna talk about Priscilla, the Queen Maker. Priscilla, girl, what is going on with you? I done heard through the grapevine, Priscilla, that you out here done flipped the damn script. You had like 500 or so followers. Then you started building up your followers, Priscilla, the Queen Maker. And once you started popping with your shenanigans and your your theories and what you were preaching and teaching out here to these women. Some women that were, had mommy issues, daddy issues. They looking for something in their life. Boy, I'm telling you, there are predators out here waiting for y'all. Lost souls, you hurt souls. You just want to be loved souls. They out here waiting for you. And once they get to a status on these internet streets, I'm telling you, these internet streets, they love them. They love to promote these folks, and they turn into monsters. They probably be little puppy dogs or little puppy wolves. Those they look cute. But then they start getting all this status. They start getting more and more, clout. And then they start growing into those wolves, those ravenous damn wolves we have spoke about on YouTube and any other platform. Ravenous wolves out here in sheep's clothing. And Priscilla, baby, she's just another one of those ravenous wolves. We know them as AKA narcissists. Yeah, we tired of hearing it, but baby, it's out here, so we might as well use it. Narcissist. She done got her platform up to, a good little height, a good little number of women that follow her, but she's using and abusing her platform. She's using and abusing it. So we're going to get right into that so y'all can hear what I done heard on these internet streets. That's why I'm trying to tell you, I'm here for you, baby. Ladies, I am your godmother. I am the one will help you become the queen you deserve to be and who you are, okay? Without any shenanigans, okay? So let's get into what's on the word on the curve, okay? Now, I first heard it from the spiritual whistleblower. She deals with narcissist abuse, narcissist reaction, all of that. Let's hear what the spiritual whistleblower had to say about Priscilla, the Queen Maker, or the Queen Destroyer. But I'm here for you. Let's go.
Okay, y'all, let's talk about Priscilla, the Queen Maker. I'm trying to get caught up with all these topics going around, circulating on TikTok. Priscilla, y'all want to know? The tea, what I think about her.
You like the cup?
Here we go. I want to point out, I have done a couple videos on Priscilla. I did one last year and maybe the year before that. And I predicted everything that's coming out right now. Okay? Like I always do. A lot of people think I'm a psychic.
Child.
I feel I have a high level of discernment because when
That's
I call
what it
out
is.
something,
Discernment.
people are like, you're crazy, you're a hater, you're this and that. And then several months down the line, my very same predictions come true, and then people come back apologizing, you know, for calling me like a hater and all that. I don't be hating on nobody. I just call things the way that I see it. I called Priscilla out a long time ago. I said she was basically the female version of Kevin Samuels.
What you say? Oh Lord, the battery going low. Let's hurry up.
Grifting formula.
Oh, this one ain't plugged in
Kevin
either.
Samuels
Hold on.
and Shira 7. Shira 7 uses it's the same formula.
Shira 7 is sprinkle.
It's a formula that is used by a sociopathic cult leader.
What?
I've broken this down to y'all over and over again, and I know I'm gonna trigger the pick-me's, the Jezebels, the narcissists. They're gonna come for me. I don't care. Let me tell you something. When I exposed Kevin Samuels when he was alive, and he sent all his male followers to attack
What
me.
else in the minions to get you, honey?
Threatening me.
What?
So I can get through that and handle all of that. Listen, this is light work. In my video last year and the year before that, I said I felt that Priscilla was a narcissist, a sociopath, and she was definitely scamming her female audience. And I don't know how women just could not see it. Everybody's seeing it now. You know, I don't know who this other content creator, what's her name, something villain. I don't know what it's a white woman exposing Priscilla. I don't know much about her. I thought they were cool at first. I don't know the full story. Her and Priscilla were cool at first and doing lives together, and then I guess they turned on each other. So now the white woman is exposing Priscilla. But everything that the white woman is saying about Priscilla, I called it out already. Like over a year or two ago, I clocked Priscilla. That's why Priscilla does not ever come for me. Okay? Because Priscilla knows that I know. She knows I see through the game. So like I said, Priscilla uses the same formula that Kevin Samuels uses. Shira 7 uses the same formula. And what is that toxic formula when it comes to social media and content creation and building
what is it, girl?
Platform so that you can be a cult leader?
Cult leader?
Cult-like following.
Cult leader? Oh my God, what is it?
Mix truth with
your
own toxicity.
With your own toxicity to build your audience. What?
So how did Priscilla do this?
Dang.
Well, y'all
peep that?
Women.
Hold on. Y'all peep that? There is a formula. There's always a formula. There's always, even in grocery stores, there's a formula to get you to go in and buy. They put the vegetables up front, and then you go through the vegetable aisle. It's a formula for shopping. It's always a formula. There's a formula for YouTube and TikTok and for narcissists. Damn. A formula? You mix truth with your toxic ideals to grow your following. And then after you grow it, that's like love bombing to the 10th power. And once you grow your audience, then you unleash your sick and demonic thoughts and ways. Damn. And your cult following, they're going to follow you because they have no idea of your plans. Let's continue. Dang.
And built her audience up by saying truthful things about misogyny. She talked about the truths about how men don't like women, how men are useless. She, you know, I feel she steals content from others.
What?
That's what narcissists do. They mirror copy.
Narcissists mirror you. They copy you. They'll say, "No, what is TikTok got to? TikTok is sorry," but they'll use the information straight from TikTok. Baby, it's a hot mess out here in these damn streets. These narcissists out of control. Let's go, girl.
Being steal from smaller content creators to build up their own shit. That's called mirroring, by the way. But, you know, she spit a lot of game that was useful to women. So that women could start avoiding toxic men.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the truthful part.
That is
of the
true.
Advice that she gave and the things that came out of her mouth.
Uh-huh.
However, she switched up her content.
Did she now?
When Priscilla's audience was good and established, she started mixing in her toxicity once her audience was established. She started talking down to women. She would bash women who were victimized by men. For instance, Cassie. She said some derogatory things about Cassie.
Wow.
She said some derogatory things about Sandra Bland. Very misogynistic things, might I add.
That's
So
sad.
when y'all understand what narcissism is, then you'll know that a female narcissist is also a very closeted misogynist. She's not a girl's girl. She is pro-man. She will help men to abuse women. And Priscilla has stated out of her own mouth that women are not smart. Women are dumb. She said this. So she took advantage of her female audience. Now she's switched over and she's being more manly, more masculine, like her appearance.
Yes. Have you seen Priscilla's appearance? She's got like a little buzz kid and play cut. She is presenting herself as more masculine, okay? Before she would put a little wig on, you know, do a little feminine thing. Baby, I'm telling you, these demons and devils, they be, oh, they conniving out here. But let's continue.
Language, her mannerisms. You know, when Priscilla was first on TikTok, I remember this, and I'm going to tell y'all.
Tell us.
When she first started her TikTok, like when she had under 500 followers, she had a missing tooth. She was more feminine. She wore makeup, more feminine type clothes.
What?
Some cleavage exposed. But as her audience grew,
y'all hear this?
And grew, she started to become more masculine.
Lord have
She was
mercy.
switching
Help us
right
all.
before y'all eyes.
She was. I seen the
What she's
switch.
switching into is who she actually is.
Lord have mercy.
This is the toxic persona she's been hiding from her female audience all along.
Sad.
There are allegations of her being a predator, preying
Yes.
on younger women, taking advantage of their money, talking to them like trash. All this is coming out, all these allegations about her. She's just as abusive as the men that she teaches y'all to avoid. She is that toxic nigga. Do y'all understand? She done pimped the fuck out of her entire audience.
Oh, girl.
Kevin Samuels did the same thing.
Yes, Lord.
Sharon Seven did the same thing.
What?
Our president in office has done the same thing
My
with
goodness.
his MAGA followers.
My
He tricked
goodness.
all of them. He used everybody for their votes, and then he flipped on everybody.
He flipped on them.
He
He
switched
flipped.
up.
He switched up.
That's what sociopaths do.
That's what
That's what
sociopaths
Priscilla
do.
has
They
done right
switch
before our
up.
eyes. I would encourage
Lord have
you
mercy.
ladies, my
What's up?
supporters, please start studying narcissism in the black community. There's
Yes.
not much information there, but if you can just study narcissism.
Yes.
and
Let me warn the
antisocial
people.
Personality disorder. So
Let me warn the people, please. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please, in the black community, start studying narcissism and antisocial disorder. It's running rampant in the black community. And I don't want you all to get hurt. I'm your godmother. Okay? I am your godmother. I'm here to help you. I am. Let's continue. You're listening to the whistleblower, the spiritual whistleblower. Her specialty is narcissistic abuse. Let's continue. Wow.
you can spot this behavior in the black community amongst men and women.
Yes.
Okay? The female narcissist is guilty of being a closeted misogynist.
What?
And Priscilla has made so much money already off of her gullible female audience She
Man.
came out. Now she can relax and be her true toxic self.
That's
Y'all done blew her up.
That's horrible.
But I really hope for the women that got caught up and are really good and just, you were misled. It's not too late to cut Priscilla off.
That's right.
Okay? You want to follow a content creator who has stayed consistent with their content.
Me.
A content creator who never strays away from her subject matter.
Come on now.
Consistent with
Preach.
everything.
Preach.
I'm going to rest my case.
Rest it, girl.
I already told y'all what it was with Priscilla over a year and a half ago. I clocked her behavior.
Clock it.
Kevin Samuels, I don't know if y'all noticed, when he first started, he made content to help women, but he didn't get a big response from it. So he changed up his whole appearance. He rebranded himself, fixed his hairline, fixed his teeth, started wearing business suits, and he started catering to men, and he built his audience up off of toxic men.
Off of toxic
he tried
men.
to help women, and women rejected him.
Ooh.
So he switched his content. Priscilla is doing the same thing. But we saw how Kevin Samuels ended up.
We saw how he ended up, honey.
These toxic cult leaders on social media.
I feel you. It's a lot of them, honey.
And that's all I'm going to say.
I hear you.
Okay, y'all.
We heard you, sister. It's a lot of toxic cult leaders on social media, baby. And y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful out here. Okay? Don't. Look here. I can see. I just, sit in the cut and act like I don't see. But I seen from the gate. Okay? Ain't no hate, ain't no shade. But I can see. I told y'all that before you came messing with me. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Let's hear what Priscilla, let's hear what people are saying. Let's go.
You start to think that you're fucking crazy. And you will start to gaslight yourself and be like, it's you. Like, you start really believing, like, everything. Like, I found myself apologizing so much. Like, Priscilla, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I said was wrong. What did I say? What did I say to make you mad? You're the only one that apologizes. I'm the only one. She's never apologized to me.
It's crazy.
Oh, I get it. Priscilla is a cult leader?
A cult leader?
But so much is really starting to come together in my eyes. From the first hello girly message I got from Priscilla, right? Me asking, what are we going to talk about during this live? So
y'all listen to this message. Let me go check my food.
We'll keep it around decentering men, personal experiences, life purposes, and what we observe in the world. Me even warning her that there was already controversy going on around me at that time where people were trying to paint me as a white supremacist, and she just wanted to act like she was one of the girly pops. She assured me, no, this is gonna be a girly pop live, positive vibes, flowing, chatting. Then it turned into an interrogation, which, okay, fine. Wearing glasses during the live, speaking down to me, and even pulling her own victim cards during the live was very fucking interesting. I have also dated a narcissist when I was 16 to 19, so I learned a lot about men early on. Obviously not all men, but it's the worst kind of individual you can run into. To me, it's quite odd that Priscilla is still married to her ex-husband, saying that women are very easy to trick while also being someone that was in the car sales business. And I know all about those kind of sales. So selling a dream, selling a lie is quite easy, actually. People are very easy to trick. These are some crazy allegations against Priscilla that I didn't even fucking know about. Somewhat had a debrief, but I never actually watched the other person share their side of the story. There's 3 sides to a story, right? Yours, hers, and the truth. Which I think is kind of odd because I see a lot of hypocrisy in a lot of things now. They're telling me I don't do racist ideologies. Many women get upset because I say white women suffer at the hands of men more than black women. Yet on her latest podcast, she definitely was trying to talk about white women a lot to kind of pull those heartstrings of her viewers. She made some interesting points in her podcast. I just find it odd. I think the fear-mongering is really fucking weird. I think the triangulation that was attempted here is also very fucking weird. I don't really understand what her motive is at this point. Because to me, it doesn't really scream intelligence for you to have a baby by a so-called millionaire that's fucking old and still be married to him. Logically, in my mind, if it was a millionaire and y'all weren't together, I would imagine that divorce would be easy. Also imagine he would divorce immediately because he doesn't want to continue to be involved with you. I'm also sensing a lot of codependency because to me, even with women outside of this conversation, when they say, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to date women? No, you're supposed to work on yourself and not be codependent. I do find that certain personality types can't be alone, jumping from relationship to relationship, which I find fucking weird. Considering this topic is supposed to be about being self-centered, correct? Uplifting women? Maybe this is a narcissist. I hate throwing that word around because I think it's like overused. But I find this so fucking interesting. I'm seeing a lot of odd red flags here. Who is this mystery millionaire that just can't seem to file papers to get divorced? Fucking weird.
And you start to think that you're fucking crazy. And you will start to gaslight yourself and be like, it's you. Like, you start really believing, like, everything. Like, I found myself apologizing so much. Like, Priscilla, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I said was wrong. What did I say? What did I say to make you mad? You're the only one that apologizes. I'm the only one. She's never apologized to me.
Oh, I get it. Priscilla's a cult leader? That's what I'm hearing? But so much is really starting to come together in my eyes. From the first hello girly message I got from Priscilla, right? Me asking, what are we gonna talk about during this live? So it'll be pretty chill, flowing, and flexible. We'll keep it around decentering men, personal experiences, life purposes, and what we observe in the world. Me even warning her that there was already controversy going on around me at that time where people were trying to paint me as a white supremacist, and she just wanted to act like she was one of the girly pops. She assured me, no, this is gonna be a girly pop live, positive vibes, flowing, chatting. Then it turned into an interrogation, which, okay, fine. Wearing glasses during the live, speaking down to me, and even pulling her own victim cards during the live was very fucking interesting. I have also dated a narcissist when I was 16 to 19, so I learned a lot about men early on. Obviously not all men, but it's the worst kind of individual you can run into.
It is.
To me,
It really
quite
is.
odd that Priscilla is still married to her ex-husband, saying that women are very easy to trick while also being someone that was in the car salesman business, and I know all about those kind of sales. So selling a dream, selling a lie is quite easy, actually. People are very easy to trick. These are some crazy allegations against Priscilla that I didn't even fucking know about. Somewhat had a debrief, but I never actually watched the other person share their side of the story. There's three sides to a story, right? Yours, hers, and the truth.
And the truth.
Which I think is kind of odd because I see a lot of hypocrisy in a lot of things now. You're telling me I don't do racist ideologies. Many women get upset because I say white women suffer at the hands of men more than black women. Yet on her latest podcast, she definitely was trying to talk about white women a lot to kind of pull those heartstrings of her viewers. She made some interesting points in her podcast. I just find it odd. I think the fear-mongering is really fucking weird. I think the triangulation that was attempted here is also very fucking weird. I don't really understand what her motive is at this point. Because to me, it doesn't really scream intelligence for you to have a baby by a so-called millionaire that's fucking old and still be married to him.
Ooh.
Logically, in my mind, if it was a millionaire and y'all weren't together, I would imagine that divorce would be easy. Also imagine he would divorce immediately because he doesn't want to continue to be involved with you. I'm also sensing a lot of codependency because to me, even with women outside of this conversation, when they say, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to date women? No, you're supposed to work on yourself and not be codependent.
Thank
I
you.
do find that certain personality types can't be alone, jumping from relationship to relationship, which I find fucking weird. Considering this topic is supposed to be about being self-centered, correct? Uplifting women? Maybe this is a narcissist. I hate throwing that word around because I think it's like overused. But I find this so fucking interesting. I'm seeing a lot of odd red flags here. Who is this mystery millionaire that just can't seem to file papers to get divorced? Fucking weird.
Okay. So there are some type of people that just cannot be alone, guys. That's not necessarily to say that they're a narcissist, but there are some people that just cannot be freaking alone. And if you are the type of person that is able to function, by yourself, and have absolute peace, bravo, bravo to you. But the queen maker, it seems like she's not making queens. She's making people who are obsessed with her and hang on to her every word. Okay, let's go here.
Our villain became the exact humiliation ritual that she speaks to women about in regards to men. When she said on Priscilla's lives, she had nothing to say. I watched it, I have recordings of it, and she had nothing to say. And she also admitted to voting for Trump. Now, I don't care too much for the messages of Priscilla, the predator, or flawed.
Oh, not the predator. Not the predator.
Having is a battle of influence. All Priscilla cares about is being able to influence as many women as she can so that she can stifle the energy of those people, of those women, and particularly the hurt, broken women who are still male-centered. That's why she presents herself as a male, and then she sometimes presents herself as a female. Deal with women who have mommy issues.
Ooh.
Those are the women who are attracted to her. Now, as far as flawed villain, I feel like flawed villain is using this opportunity to gain the influence of the women as well, because she had lost so many supporters due to her either being a Trump supporter or some things that she had said in regards to men that most women didn't like, or whatever the case was. I personally don't care too much for neither of their messages because it's still centered around them. And I know that in order to manipulate people, you have to tell them the truth. You have to.
That's right. You got to tell a little truth to manipulate people, and then you put your dirt on there, and then baby, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. What's good, Forever Studios?
For women to believe in anything. The goal is for women to understand that they are sovereign beings and that they are the gods of their reality. That is the goal. The goal is not to
blessings to you, Ever Studio,
so that you can manipulate them one way or the other, unless it's to manipulate them to become the greatest version, healed version of themselves. But again, these are still some things that you will hear Flawed Villain and Priscilla stating in their messages, because you have to say truth. You have to present truth. But at the core, I feel like
so there's a lot of people who grow their platforms, and it's like they love bomb you, right? They love bomb you in the beginning. They give you what you want to hear, and you're just taking it in because you're lacking in some way. You're in need of something, and so you're taking it in. And then once they get to a certain height in their status on any platform, then they start to give you what they are. They start to present to you who they truly are, in the mix of starting to slowly take away all of that which you were cleaving onto, all that love bombing tactics. It is what it is. Priscilla Queen Maker is on blast right now for tricking her followers, roping in. I think she had one of her girlfriends was like, I don't know, 10 years younger than her, or something along those lines. Don't quote me. Go do your own research. But people are starting to wake up. People, we are in the last times. Information is abundant out here for everyone to make your own wise decisions. Okay? But check it out. I am your godmother. I'm here to help you out. And hey, I know how to make queens too. And we're going to do it the biblical way. How about it? All right. I am so happy you guys joined me. I had a great time with this live stream tonight. And I'll see you later. Much love.